Ladies night, what's that? Hey. March, we coming in hot, baby. Get lit. For all my dead homies, man. Rest in peace, Matthew, man. Thank you. Princess, I'ma hold you down forever and ever. You got me. To all my cousins, Babe Bro did a great example. If any of you ladies ever need some assistance or help, and you think about the fact that your pops ain't there, call me up. I'll be there for you. Reggie Vegas is what they call me! You know what I'm saying? Daddy take no day off. Woohoo! Ladies Man Podcast. Chicago #1 podcast. This lady talking about they got some 312 award show. And they had somebody podcast on there talking about that was Chicago, and I'm looking at it like, is you for real? And this same lady won't even tell them about my podcast, won't even mention me. So with that being said, next year I'm running through that joint and taking all the awards wherever they may be. Ladies night. We in the building. Subscribe, man. New channel, man. YouTube, same old ladies, man. I had to let 400 subscriptions go because of negativity and hate. But one thing is, nothing stops me. So now I'm finna build this whole joint up again. So subscribe on YouTube. You know, usually when we send these episodes out, y'all get binged, and y'all not getting binged no more because I had to, you know, upload it a different way now. So just subscribe, YouTube. Now, Spotify is for people that listen to podcasts but don't really want to watch it on YouTube. A lot of people don't have YouTube. They just have it like it's a radio thing. And that's how I started. So I don't never want to leave that alone. That's for my trucker people, you know. A lot of my visually impaired, I have like 4 or 5 subscribers that's visually impaired. They listen to it on Spotify. So this episode is going to be kind of neat and short. So I'm not really going to pump it too much on the Spotify. But go on to that, put in Ladies Man, and follow on that. And anytime a show come out, at least you will get that as well on the beam until you subscribe on the YouTube. Okay? Now, kings and queens. Reggie don't play around. And what I'm realizing, y'all, is bringing this awareness to the nation is something that I really enjoy doing. And I want to give a shout out to my big brother Alan. He ended up calling me today before the show, just with words of encouragement, just because I've been saying something a lot lately, because I've been going through a lot of funerals, and a lot of them been older men, older gentlemen. And I've been saying something lately to people that it seems as though a man don't get his appreciation, you don't see his value and worth until he pass on and go to heaven or whatever. And the reason why I've been saying that is because men that I've been seeing and noticing, being a man, nobody really celebrates you or give you pats on the back and stuff because you're a man. You know that type of stuff you don't supposed to look for. But your deeds that you be doing, the people that's left behind after you transition on, they be the one kind of that can tell your testimony about what type of individual you are or you were in your life and how you treated others and whatnot. So it really been making me think about that. And like my brother was saying, more or less, that it's not so much that we don't get pats on the back, because the people that you affect, you know, you can see the effect that you have on them. It's just that the overall picture, because you don't never really know about a man or what he do, but his overall picture and the people as far as his tree, you see that aspect when you at the funeral, because everybody there kind of to come to, it ain't really a celebration, but just to say their last words, as I say, testimony, I guess, about how you was. And what I notice is a lot of these men are some heavy dudes, man. Like seeing my cousin Baybra, and then I didn't even know he was a truck driver, but he got some type of record where he have 1 million miles on the truck with no accident. And it's like, that should be applauded so much, because every truck driver inspired to do something like that. And my cousin, he did it, and you know, it was just, it is what it is. He never gloated about it or mentioned it, you know. But when you see his daughters, and I didn't even know he had that many daughters, you know. But seeing each one of you beautiful queens, which is my cousins, the way that he raised y'all and the things that y'all was saying about him, it just gave me goosebumps and kind of like showed me in a way like, you know, step up, bro. Because that's, I want to hear people like that. I want to leave an impression on people where they just so happy, you know. And I want to leave an impression on them where I didn't left an imprint in something in their life that they can hold on to when I ain't even here no more. But they can think of those good things about me versus sad or crying about things. They can be like, damn, Reggie did, and Reggie when we was, you know, blah, blah, blah. And the same thing with Mr. Matthews today, you know. This my daughter's grandfather, you know. And when we got together, one day he was talking to me. He was coming to pick up Momo, and I was coming out to bring her out or something like that. And he got out the car and she went in, and we was talking. He was like, you know, Reggie, whatever you need, if you want to take a vacation, if you just want to have a break, whatever, call me and I'll come get her, you know. You ain't got to never even worry about it. If there's anything like that that you need, call me and I'll come get her. I was like, okay, man, no big deal. You did. And then me and my lady, we'd be going out of town, and, you know, sometimes, because we was newlyweds and young, so we wanted to do things. And that man never disappointed. Anytime it was something about his grandbaby, that man was there. And seeing everybody and hearing everybody speak on this character of this man, that he was always there for them. Like, no matter where, just he would come. And I really took value in that, you know. And one thing about being a man is, like I was telling my brother, and what's so good about Ladies Man podcast is any human that tell you any man or woman that tell you they know everything and they don't never want to learn nothing, or every time you try to enlighten them on something, they claim they know already, or they don't accept no new knowledge. In my opinion, stay away from them type of people, you know? Because that means they settle for the capacity that they are not. And nobody is perfect. So nobody knows everything. And if you don't know something that can help you be a better person, man or woman, and you reject that, then you the type of individual that should really not even be around. Because it's like a cancer or something. You just eat it. And I heard this lady say something. She said, look at your circle. And people that deal with sociology and things of that nature, when you're dealing with people's brains and how to interact with others and all of this carrying on, they always tell you, look at the 5 people in your circle, and that'll kind of give you an idea where you're going and where you're headed. Because what I'm noticing, y'all, is us, we electric, so you going to attract things that is on your frequency. So look at the 5 people around. And the lady was like, your circle. She was like, well, if you don't have nobody in your circle that's trying to elevate you or motivate you or inspire you to inspire each other or whatever like that, you don't have a circle. You have a tune. And I'm going to just spit that back for y'all before I continue. If you don't have nobody inspiring you, motivating you, driving you, you really don't have a circle. You got a tune. And in this tune, you basically dying. Because these people in your inner circle and people around you, they not driving you in no kind of way. They not helping. And as a nation, we in too many tunes. And it's suffocating you because you're around these individuals that not trying to elevate. Enough of that. I got some brothers that came through to do the podcast. My brother James, and now he doing him a little podcast or whatever, right? And I know at first, you know, in his brain he thought, you know, I done got this idea from Reg, and now I'm finna flex with my homeboys, and you know, I'ma show him, you know. And the whole time I'm like, bro, do it. You know what I'm saying? Get your message out, you know? So I check on him still here and there, you know? I know he ain't gonna come on the pod no more, because it's like he basically feel like he got what he needed out of it. So he was telling me the other day, like, man, I enjoy trying to do it, but the hardest thing is like getting people to come through, be consistent, this and the third, that and the third. And it made me think about this tune. Because when you trying to elevate, like I told him, you need to be with me, bro. Because we on this way with this. But instead of doing that with me, like most black people, they think they can spread off, get something from you, spread off, and then do what they doing. So now you got 2 things going, you know what I'm saying? And everybody fighting for views and all this crap with these 2 people. When this, my man, he don't even do podcasts. He not a podcast dude. He think he is, but he don't know. He don't have ideas, and he don't finna be doing no research and no study. But that's his thing. I don't knock him. I just didn't understand. But at the same time, I just bring awareness, and I keep going because this is what I like to do. I don't have a problem with it. It don't bother me. I could go and get a person every week, a different guy, a girl or whatever. But that ain't what my show about. I'm not concerned about bringing people and all of that. What I'm concerned about is getting this information out to you folks so you can elevate. Now, you walk the walk, you talk the talk, man. So I hit him with this here first. Peace, man. Positive energy always creates elevation. That's number one. Babies. And then working on these thoughts, I stay positive at all times. I make my thoughts positive. Even when my inner devil be trying to play games in my brain, now I just soon he do something in there, I flip it so fast and make something positive out of it. Then I ask her, why you keep coming up with this unnecessariness, right? And I say all that because they talk about people's aura, right? Your aura, right? And your aura is basically your vibe. That's what people, you hear them say it all the time now. My vibe, the vibe wasn't right. The vibe was right, the vibe. What is the vibe? Okay? The vibe is basically a representation of your vibration. All right? So when you say this vibe, your vibration is giving off some type of energy. Okay? An aura. Some people, when they be doing these hallucinogens and things, they can see your color, right? And that color represents some emotional state. You can be glowing, or you can have a dark aura, you know, green, purple, it could be orange, right? But your vibrations, right? So like your emotions is a magnet, and your thoughts are electric, right? So when you having these vibes, your emotions, whatever these emotions is inside you, is going to be your vibration. And like I was telling y'all earlier, you attract certain things when you vibrating at a certain level. And when y'all study, keep hearing me saying I'm elevating, that means that I'm raising my frequency and my vibration, where it's at a place where the only thing that can even come in my area, my vicinity, is whatever I put out there. And it's usually some positive, some with some information. Hey, how you doing? The love, what's cracking, type of deal. It don't be nothing negative, I'm noticing. No, I don't be having that in my area no more. It's gone. Because I'm creating this environment that I want, that I desire, that's peaceful. And we learning over here, right? Now, the reason why I said that, y'all, is because I was talking to y'all before about being electric. Got the brothers up there. It's certain foods that you can eat to elevate your vibration. And being the type of brother I am, I'm going to give it to you. Because people, I want to see you live. I want to see you be the best version of yourself. Man, Kobe Bryant, before I go on. Kobe Bryant said something. That's why I say when you listening and you in tune, the man, I don't watch junk on TV. My television, when I go on, it be on straight positive knowledge. I watch shows with my lady sometimes, but when you dealing with this algorithm, like in my phone, it only bring up knowledge, information. Kobe Bryant, you know what Kobe said? Kobe said, look, every day you be a better version of what you was yesterday. If you can, at the end of the night, if you can say, hey, I'm better than I was this morning. The man say, did you do that for a year straight? Then you do that for 5 years in a row. Ain't no way in the world you ain't gonna be successful in whatever you trying to do. Every day you trying to better yourself to be the best you can in the way you want to be, a representation for you and your family and loved ones, kids and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Every day you make improvements to yourself, and then every day you do it for long periods of time. You just don't do like most people do. You exercise for 3 days, then stop for 4 months. Exercise. Soon you start feeling good, you quit. No, keep going. It's like my son said, keep going. Just like me. They study talking about why you number one in Vegas. Why? Consistency. Persistence. Nipsey Hussle, what he says, a marathon. These boys jump out the gate fast. Boy, they be like, they be going out. Soon they jump out the gate, they be going. Man, soon I come out, I be like this. I'm just looking around. They done took off. I'm like, yep. I'm just doing this. Steady. Halfway, they slowing down. I'm just steady. I'm just looking. Just go. Now we 60% done. I'm on their tail now. Buddy. I'm just like. Now I see him. Man, I had to pass these motherfuckers, man. Looking at me now, buddy still ain't take off. He study doing this. But when I turn around, man, I don't see nobody. First I was seeing dudes. I don't see them no more. Hey man, it trips me out. But like my auntie Bertha told me, Reggie, if your light too bright for these folks, tell them to wear some shades. Man, bless us all. This lady told me this, man, like 5-6 months ago. Had no damn idea that I'll be saying it and what it'll do for my life and what the foreseeable future will bring. But I keep it in the back of my mind, auntie, at all times, because this aura is glowing. And it's a lot of people that see it. And it don't matter what they see. What's important is that I'm projecting the aura. I'm the one driving it. Me. And then when you get in my vicinity, after you get to dealing with me, you gonna be enlightened. They coming at me right now, man. I'm telling y'all they coming at me right now. $2 million in the car, the man told me. I was just like, okay. I told my wife about it. She said, nah, Reggie, don't do it. I can have my heaven right here on earth. And that's exactly what I'm building. But before I take anything from anybody or any offers to do anything about anything dealing with Reggie Vegas or Ladies Man Podcast, I'm going to do it my damn self. Now, you can look at all these other Goofy Mods podcasts all you want. You ain't gaining no knowledge from them. They just talking about unnecessary trash. And then half the people that's a guy and a girl that's on there and they debate, they ain't even got nobody. So how they know about anything? If you 40 plus and you ain't got nobody right now, you ain't gonna have nobody. You're done. Why you ain't applying none of that stuff you be talking about to your own life? Because you don't know what the hell you talking about. And then when you get next to a lady, all that stuff you talking about, you don't know how to do it. And then incorporate her in the way that she feel like she'll get her life for you, to you, and for you. But I can because I'm living it. So, soulless people cannot create. They can steal, but they can't create. So what you mean by soulless people? People with no soul? And we gonna elaborate more on that because I'm going to drop where the soulless person is in one of these episodes. But I led that to say I'm finna tell you about a guy that can teach you about it that ain't nobody talking about. So before I do that, I want to get y'all into this food that can elevate your vibration, and then we gonna come in hot because I got a treat for y'all too. So some of the foods, one of them that they said was serious was this thing called flaxseed, 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 right? We supposed to go and buy some of this flaxseed, kings and queens, and you can put it in your tea, grind it up, put it in anything you can, because this here is so important. It's basically electrons that can heighten your energy level instantly. Automatic. Now, bananas are high in electrons, okay? Oatmeal, cucumbers, avocado, mints, watermelon also is good for your water intake. So if you be like, you don't want to constantly keep drinking water and things like that, eat you some watermelon, and that'll replenish your liquids, as well as giving you these energy boosts for your soul and system, your energy system, okay? Lemon, strawberries, and these dandelions. Now this dandelions was interesting to me because they grow in our yard, and most of the time we call them weeds and we just get rid of them. But these dandelions is a natural inflammatory. It helps with your blood. It also, from what it's saying here, because a dandelion, think about this, y'all. What's high in electrons? They talking about the sun gives these plants, fruits, vegetables, natural sun, constant. And that's energy. And then when you digest that energy, it becomes you, because you digest it. Now it's working in your system. Dandelions don't come out till the summertime. And when it's a lot of sun on them, more come. So instead of us cutting it in our yard all the time, we need to be preserving them, dry them out, blend them, put them in your tea. Get a bag, wrap it up, soak it in tea, boom, with this flaxseed, drink it. It don't matter if it's nasty or not, who cares? Boil it, get you a cup, drink it. You want to live, don't you? I'm giving you the things that's going to help you live. All you got to do is go buy it. Y'all got bread. All I hear black people talk about is what they be buying. So instead of going to buy McDonald's, cost you $50 for McDonald's, don't buy that today. Go buy this flaxseed, get you some strawberries and watermelons and avocados, man. Spend the $50 on that. But you taking it every day and you're improving. Your skin looking better, your blood flowing, you got more energy. You ain't as sluggish, you know, you ain't as mean. Because you getting this positive radiation. You elevating. It's a treat right here, man. You know, I just like to do good deeds. And I'm going to continue to do it. We can bring out anybody we want. I ain't even start charging people. We can get $50 and we'll play your song. Ladies, man. Nephew. And my little nephew song, man, they call it Space Cadets. You know, look them up on YouTube, man. Ladies Man Podcast. You know, we just want to put something out there for y'all, man. Because we covered it hot. You know what I'm saying? We covered it so hot it don't make no sense. Now, like I was telling you, kings and queens, man, it's some people out here that's really intelligent, man. And they dropping it. And what's so special to me is not to disrespect no other race, but these people is black. And when you study, you go way back in the back. Them brothers was black. That should tell you your brain ain't working right. Because we supposed to be way more intelligent than we are. And we intelligent, we just don't know how to unlock it. They did, right? So, next week, right, I'm going to end, I ain't going to end, but I'm going to elaborate a little more about this energy and our chakras. Because these chakras, y'all, is serious business. And once you unlock these chakras, you can get to this, what they talking about, this third eye, the pineal gland. And I'm going to ask my brother about that because he a doctor. He know where it's at. And I want to ask him, have you ever seen one activated where it's on? Or do they all, how they all dormant? Like what it is? Because God make no mistakes. He not finna put something in your body that don't work. But if you didn't know, they like to say the people of the sun, the children of the sun, black people, melanated people. Why, Reggie Vegas? Why? Because some of these chakras, some of these things that we got going on, kings and queens, they don't activate into the sun. I'm going to reiterate that, man, because people don't be hearing what I be saying. That's how you know these people ain't lying about who you are. To activate certain pieces in our body, some of these chakras we got, you have to be in the sun often. So I was telling y'all about how they did us by having us, you know, inside all the time. Because that way we won't activate. You know what I'm saying? And we got to activate, y'all. So I just want to hit y'all real quick with 3 kings that, man, these brothers is intelligent. And I want y'all to look these brothers up. Don't take my word for it. But we're going to start with Dr. Delbert Blair, okay? Dr. Delbert, D-E-L-B-E-R-T, Blair, B-L-A-I-R, okay? He began his career as a regional salesperson for a Wrigley Gum Company, okay? Now he's an author, a metaphysics teacher, okay? The War on Consciousness, the Power of the Left and the Right Brain, okay? He's an engineer, a researcher. This man was a scientist and a historian, okay? Now, for over 50 years, he was director of the Meta Center here in Chicago. And what's so interesting about this man here is this man place, this Meta place is still in Chicago. I looked it up. It's 4606 West 103rd and Oakland. So I got to go to one of them sessions. I checked one out. It was tonight. Well, actually, it was yesterday, I believe. It was from 6 to 10 or 6, something like that. It was $10. And it's so worth it because this man here is serious about knowledge. He speaks so much about souls. Soulless guy. This man is so intelligent. Unfortunately, he passed on, you know, as of now. at the age of 76, right? But he was also a pastor at his own church. And this man here, Dr. Delbert Blair, look him up, kids and queens, is going to blow your mind. And he right here from the Chi. Billy Carson, okay? The awakening period, y'all. Now, before I go on to this Billy Carson, I want to tell you, I put it out there that I was going to do the introduction on Billy Carson. So I called Billy Carson to ask him, like, hey, I'm finna do something. Is there anything that you want me to say? Anything? And he ain't never really respond too much. So I put it out on my thing, like, hey, I'm finna do something for this guy. And it was a lot of different comments, but the first comment was kind of interesting to me because some brother was talking about he didn't know what he was talking about. And he went to something about he said something about something in the Bible or something. And first thing I thought was this thing about peace. Because in order to elevate, you can't be dealing with negative criticism. And I told that brother, like, do you understand who this Billy Carson is? He don't care nothing about talking about no Bible. This man don't never be talking. He ain't no religious guy. This guy is intelligent. So I said, man, this man is so intelligent. Do you be listening to what he be talking about? Or do you just be picking stuff and just go with whatever? And then I heard crickets, but then there was like another 80 people saying, Reggie, do it, right? Tell him. Billy Carson, he the CEO or Forbidden Knowledge. That's his thing, Forbidden Knowledge, okay? And it's spelled the number 4, bidding, BIDDEN, knowledge, okay? KNOWLEDGE, all right? Forbidden Knowledge. He the CEO of that, right? He got some TV shows on the Travel Channel and he on the Discovery Channel. This man ain't on no damn ABC, NBC, CNN. This man is on Sirius, this Travel Channel. You know what they be doing? They be going all over, man. I be watching that. They got underground cities. Chicago got one. Just so you know. This Travel Channel. Then he be on the Discovery Channel. You know what Discovery mean? He the best-selling author, man. Okay, he be with these emerald tablets. He done read all the tablets. Sumerian tablets. This man done read all of that. He done study all of the hieroglyphs on the damn walls of Egypt. This black man right here, right, is basically like a living genius, if you ask me. He teaches about all the planets. This man know all the stuff that's going on with the Dogon and the astrologers. This man is the one. Billy Carson. Now he talking about this DNA strand and cosmic energy. This man telling us our people is there. And we can channel their energy if we get on the right plane with this frequency, man. That's why I keep they talking about this frequency, y'all, and how we can use our inner power to connect. Damn, this shit heavy, man. But before I go too crazy, quantum physics. I was telling y'all about that on the show. This man, y'all listen. Everybody know this body is shell. What that mean? Wrap it to your rabbit ass mind. This body here is just a body. This person that's talking through this body, my soul, go live on when this body dead. When this body die, and they be throwing the rocks on at the cemetery, or I may get mummified. Who knows? I told my wife I want to be mummified. So that's how that's going to be. But when that be that, whatever that body is, when y'all come and see that person, that ain't Vegas. That's this. Vegas is in this dude inside. Reggie. Black's G. Mr. McCoy. That dude is that man, this king, Me, the Titan. Man, I was telling them the descendant of Zeus, they was looking at me all crazy and shit. And I was just trying to inform them this was 3 years ago. This Titan walking around, got the Olympians, my crew. It's inside, man. I ain't dying. I'm leaving memories and spats on all of y'all, man. How I'ma be gone? Mental telepathy, y'all think I was just talking about it to be talking about it? I studied self-mastery. If you ain't done nothing in your damn life, self-mastery is the hardest thing you could ever do. That's what I'm working on, mastering me. So I can know, man, when my stomach be hurting or something, I already know why it's hurting, because I did something I ain't had no business doing. My system. I'm studying it, bro. Self-mastery. Man, these Egyptians used to sit there and watch you die, and then they'll watch your soul exceeding out your human body and watch your soul exceed. They watching it so they know you going somewhere. Now, the last guy I want to talk about is even more controversial. Free Rashad Jamal, man. Straight up. Free you, brother. On everything. I've been hearing a lot of crap. So I put it out there. Like I said, I put things out there. See what these people go say. Because people are so interested in me. Especially the way they so quick to turn and hate on somebody without knowing nothing. So the brothers was saying, man, you supporting a molester, man, child molester and all this. I'm like, no, what the hell this man talking about? Rashad Jamal ain't raping this man. You know what this young brother be talking about? So hey, yeah, that's what they did. They arrested him. May 4th. 2023. Arrested this man. Say he a cult leader, a black activist. They sentenced this man to 16 years in a sundown town. Right? And what's so crazy is his baby mama the one who did it. Right? Charged him with molestation and kidnapping. Now, it's so interesting to me, man, because now the lady's saying that the son that he been taking care of, supporting all this time, ain't even his son. This what one of you sisters is saying. This is what y'all on, right? Now, this man, Rashad Jamal, this young brother, stay out of town. He went and got his son. And I can speak on it because my son mama did it to me. I got my son. She knew I was with my lady. And my son coming over here to be with us. Man, she called the police and told them I kidnapped her. And because I'm paying child support and she the custodial mother, she had that right, which was so hurtful to me because I'm like, what is you talking about? He with me. And you know he with me. But you mad and you go use the police to say I kidnapped my own son like I took him to some place that you didn't know. So when I heard that this was she did, I could say, damn, I could see how that could happen. And he said that's why it happened. Because he was going with his wife and he came down there to get his baby. And gave her some dough. And he take off with his kid. He finna bring him back and have fun with him with his family. She called him say he kidnapped. Then, that's why I say I do the research. These goofy mugs talking about he did this and that. Did you do the research? Probably did. But if you did, then you should know this and you wouldn't have made that idiotic comment. But being that you just be talking, most people, I'm going to rectify for him. Because I told the brother when I found out, I told him, man, I'm going to keep your name alive. The sister said, Reggie, how you going to do that? I said, because I'm going to keep talking about him, and then I'm going to do a show on him, brother. She was like, okay, cool. Soon you do it, send it to me. Man, that was like 2 months ago. Now this brother finna get his shine. So I did the research. The girl that this lady, his baby mama, claiming he molested was her daughter, right? She claimed that he touched her on the shoulder. What the hell is that? But now, molestation wasn't even on the charges. Kidnapping was the charge at first. And then they then added this on out of nowhere. In a sundown town in Georgia, racism. They not feeding his brother. They got him in solitary confinement. That's what he said. They not giving him no showers. It's basically inhumane treatment. Why? Why they doing this brother Rashad Jamal? Why is they doing this to this brother? R-A-S-H-A-D, Rashad Jamal, Jamal, Young King. So smart, man. This brother be talking about these chakras. He be talking about these draconians. Man, words I can't even pronounce. This man talking about it. He ain't got no paper. He'll look at something on the internet and show it to us. Like, you see these different levels and these ice walls. This man talking about Antarctica and this ice wall. I ain't know shit about no ice wall. But then I looked it up. You can't even, and then he's saying that's one ice wall. It's stuff outside of that. Then it's another ice wall, man. Why ain't nobody going to no Antarctica? You rappers ain't trying to shoot no video in Antarctica? Get on one of them glaciers and stunt, put some of that young Dolph ice on, that blue, and then go over there on one of them glaciers in the Antarctica. Y'all ain't trying to do that? That's what I be doing. That's what this brother talking about now. He in prison. He ain't killed nobody. He ain't kidnapped no damn body. It's his own kid. And then his son mama, this sister is doing it. She the driving force. Because he ain't with her no more. And he blowing up doing spit knowledge. This man ain't got no podcast or YouTube channel where he on there dancing and doing all this goofy stuff and got all this unnecessary snow bunny crap going on and this man hit the chronic a few times and get to ripping about knowledge. He wakening. This man in prison, 16 years. Whew. I'm trying to tell you, kings and queens, man, it's the awakening period. Elevate. And if you don't know where to elevate, come holler at me, man. Ladies Man Podcast. You see what I'm getting into. I'ma stay on it, man. I ain't finna let nothing, take our joy and spirit away. You know what I'm saying? You are somebody, king. Hey, queen, you more important than you think. And nobody cares about nothing you got going on but the black man. So you might as well embrace the king. Man, we stomping through. I come through in the all black tonight, man. We kill it. Positive energy always creates elevation. Live. Smile.